Hi, and welcome back to the Trucking Scribe. It's Esther. Today I was working on my little flip book and I needed some stamped ephemera for it to go in it. So I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of how I did this. Scrapbook papers, I had some regular paper, and I just did different kinds, and I keep dropping them. So I got little ones, I got big ones, but I will be showing you that today. I hope that you enjoy it and come over to my Facebook group. We've got a swap going on right now, 20 stamped ephemera pieces for a swap. So I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Once I think it's this box that's full of envelopes. Yeah. See, I got all these offcuts of stamps and stuff. I will be putting some of those in here. You know, that might look good just as a stick in there. So I'm going to just trim these off, both of them, and put them in those pockets. But what I'm going to do first is ink them up. Let's see if I can get this up here where you can see it. I'm going to gently kind of rub across this because that paper is awful white. Now it looks a little bit better. Don't forget the back. Now I've got one for there. So I'm leaving the width on it so that the person that gets it, they can kind of decide if they want to cut most of it off, they want to use it for a border. You know what I just did? Oh well. I put black ink on my brown ink. It just matches the rest of it. That's what we're going to say. So I can put that down in there. Well, I got my stamps out. We can make some more to go in here. Let's see what else I got over there. It might be small now. Have these that I really like. I need paper I can just that big. So what I'm looking for is just some scraps of paper that I might could do this on. Or even we could use these pieces. So I'm getting off track again now. Sorry. Not sure how I got these out. Let's turn that around. So these would be good. See how they'll fit right there, or you can turn them over, and I think I want the wider ones. How they fit. Yeah. And I want to do it on this side with the pretty stuff on it. We're going to finish this in a few minutes. I wanted to show you how to do the stamps too. See how pretty that one is? And these fit perfectly on here. So I want to just do just this. So when you have scraps like this, especially with the pretty side, get a set of stamps out and just stamp them. That way you're making some kind of use of your papers. So my group also has, right now we're doing a 20-piece stamped ephemera, which is basically this. You just stamp 20 pieces of different stamps, and then we swap. And I think it's a good way to get different ones. Orange one over there too I'm going to do. That way we have some differing colors. See, that one I didn't quite get it, but that's okay. We're just going to keep on going. Let's see. I want the orange one. Now, if you were, for example, to have dark like this, I don't think that would stamp good. You could put it on the back, the white part, and cover this with something if you want it to be like a little note. But if you wanted it to be like you're going to put it on something, you could still do it on the back and have the white part. I'm going to try this one again. It may be just the stamp. Or it could be the operator of the stamp, which is probably the problem, if you really want to know the truth. And again, I have left space. I tried to center them. This one up here is crooked, but that's okay. We're not perfect. At least I'm not. I know that. Ah, so there you got a double. Again, just go with it. Life is like that. So, I mean, if you have real ephemera, real old ephemera, that might have been something that happened when they were stamping the paper all them years ago. They didn't throw it away. And they ain't like us and think resources are everywhere. You know, recycling is not beginning. It needs to be something that's been used. So this one's not going to fit. I can put something else there. I do have this one, so I might as well go ahead and do it too, because I may wind up doing 2 videos here and show you a little bit of stamping and then come back and so I have this one that's like a ticket stamp. It's got dates. I like it. It's pretty. I'll try and put it closer to the edge. We might be able to get a word in there. And I just put mine back. Sometimes I put them back in the container, but I don't know. I gotta find some way to store these things. Okay, I have this little one too. I have something that small. I mean, of course you can throw this away, but I just can't see throwing it away when I got a little spot, and I can make something like this that looks cool. And I really have not. I'm sure that a lot of people do this. I just one day was trying to figure out what in the world to do with all these pieces of scrapbook paper, and I'm like, maybe stamps, because my stamps were in the closet for a long time. They just recently come out of the closet. I do want to do a couple of the, so these are just the offcuts. So I have a few. I like this one. little stamps that I really like. They're little tickets. Let's see. You could hold it over like this. See, that one's almost going to be too little. I might try it though, because that's one of my favorites. But then again, just like I said a while ago, you know, it could be that it misprinted. I'll just do this one sideways anyway. I find it easier to turn that over, and actually I think I can get two of this size in there. So these all came from Amazon. I think these are glow planned. It was a set that came with tickets and stuff. So, I mean, you can turn these whichever way you think you would get a better print. So right here you could do a little one, but I have, would this one fit? I think so. I know, I'm just fitting them in where I can get them. And then I look and I think, oh, if I'd have got that over a little bit more, but you know, eventually I do have to throw stuff away. I have one more. Let's see what will fit that. The airmail will fit it. Oh, I just did that one. It's too little. So I'm going to do this little one right there in the middle just because I can. Now, so like I said, I think I'm going to split this up. I am going to show those two in the video for this one, but let's see. I just used hand sanitizer and most of that ink just came right on off my fingers. That was the first time I thought I'd try that. Okay. So we were making these. That was not going to fit on that side. We had to find its own little, here we go. So we made some little stamps and I stamped that on the front. So then I took and did all these, which I'm going to do a quick video later for my group that, you know, we're doing a swap for this one. And I'm sure that it seems like it's pretty easy, but sometimes, you know, you get confused when you're doing these different kind of swaps that we got going on, or you're new and you get nervous. So what I do to get these all ready to go is I just trim them up. If I like this one, I am trimming a little bit closer. You could leave these two together like this, and then whoever gets it can cut it off. You can cut it off when you get it if you decide you're going to use it for yourself. I do like these note cards because they look really cool on here. And it took maybe 15-20 minutes to do all this. If that long, if you really had all your stuff together, you could make all kinds in just a little bit. So this one that's got the double mark, I'm going to just cut it long like that. These I'm trimming. You could be exact if you want, and some of them I'll probably go back and trim up some, but I'm thinking, this was back in the 30s and 40s. They didn't take time to do them perfect like we do these days with machines. And y'all know I'm talking, and I'm the one that's unevenness just drives me crazy. So you can take some of these and clean them up and ink them up to go in your little giveaway thing. They match the colors. They can be used on the back as note cards. Stick one right there. And I like just using this little small corner render on this one because they're just so small of a ticket. So I'm going to ink some of these up, and I'll be right back after I get them in here. So I have all these, and I stuck most of them in here. I'm going to take these and put them in my basket for this journal. When I get done, I will put them where I need them. So I need some decoration, I think. I have some laces in this basket. I think that would look good right there. Could put another one right there. Or I have this. I think I like the other better with that. That's pretty too. I'm going to go with this for now. I need my fabric tack. So you want to be kind of stingy right here with your fabric tack, because the reason I'm saying that is this lace is kind of thin, and until it dries, it's going to stick to the other side of your flap. Okay. So right now, I'm just going to stick this little pin under there so maybe it will dry while we see what else we can get into. These are awful big ones. The little ones good. I think we need something. This would look so pretty right there's one. So Paula has started a new Facebook group for beginners. Definitely, if you're a beginner, go over to her group and check her out. She's really good at teaching. I feel like I need another one somewhere. I do have these flowers. I thought I might could put a couple of them on there, but I don't know. Are they too plain? Orange one. I'm thinking of Easter now, huh? Have a baby blue. I think I like that one there. That one there. In fact, or I could do 2 and 3, maybe. I guess I'm going to go with that, I think. I'm going to take my fabric tack again, and I'm just going to tack it down. This would be something good for a hot glue gun. I just don't have mine out. And I'm going to put some little bling right there, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue, especially with the lace. I'm using the fabric tack. I think what I'm going to do is these middle-sized ones. So that's how I make a small 3-page flip pocket thingy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to go over and view Septeria 17, 18. What? My paper out. I know it's Septeria because my sister's name is Sophetta and it's similar. Septeria 18, the 3-pocket fold-up booklet, which I'm going to have a link below so you can go over there and check her out. So I hope you have a great weekend.